Thank you all for being here. We do appreciate it. It should be worth mentioning here that JD was our Influence of the Year in 2020. We kind of joked a little backstage about how that was the COVID year, so we've got to make sure that we keep reminding everyone that
yes. There's a certain level of ego that comes with this, and it has to come out every year for the next, what do I have, 2 more years to remind people, or is that it? Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, it's pretty typical to come out here on a panel and sort of have you all introduce yourselves. We're going to do it a little differently this way, since this is an influencer panel. I'm curious if maybe you could, in your introductions, describe what influenced you to get into the channel. Ryan, maybe we start with you.
Yeah, so my name's Ryan. We're going to do the thing, like,
I don't know what the thing is.
well, we're keeping this informal, so.
I would like you to do the thing, whatever the thing.
I'll do the thing.
I'm now curious.
You did the bump thing, I'll do that. Yeah. So my name is Ryan Walsh. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer for Pax8 and a co-founder, so started in the basement. And Pax8 is a cloud marketplace, which is a platform and a company of humans. I've heard that in some cases, marketplaces might not be human-based, but we are. Helping tech professionals buy, sell, and manage cloud solutions. How did I get in the channel? I started in the channel as a system integrator, and I worked for Deloitte, and we did re-engineering consulting, and we always use technology to solve a problem. And then later, I joined a born in the cloud vendor called MX Logic, and so it was on both sides of the channel, and that's how I get into it.
Excellent, Rhea.
Thank you for having me. I'm Rhea Shamagam. I work for New Relic. I'm their channel chief. For those of you that don't know who New Relic is, we're an observability company. And for those of you that don't know about observability, companies have moved to cloud over the last 10 plus years, and we're seeing enterprises having this oh crap moment, which is we've lost all control of our infrastructure. What do we do? How do we look at all the data? How do we take actions? That's really what observability is, observing end to end everything that's happening in your infrastructure. So if you asked me 2 years ago, would I be in a channel job? I had no freaking clue that I'll be here, but here I am. I was an engineer by education, wrote code for the longest time, ended up in sales, and I worked for someone that said, I'm trying to solve a big opportunity / challenge at New Relic. Do you want to come solve it? And I said, sign me up. That's how we got here.
Excellent. Craig, you're an influencer of the year, and not just because you have a cool first name.
Hey, thank you. First off, congratulations to my peers here. It's so awesome to be up here with all of you. I think my path is very similar to most people in the channel, right? Like, we have a conversation with John Delosier here, and we get so influenced that we're like, I gotta be in this channel. Isn't that how it happens?
Totally.
And once you get in, you're not getting out.
You're not getting out. You're not getting out.
We all know that.
Yeah. So for me, I mean, my path, I went to work for AT&T out of grad school, and it's funny, actually, I went to work for Chris Jones. My first boss ever happens to be the channel chief at AT&T now, and back then, I didn't know what I was doing, didn't know what this channel was all about, but one of my first or second deals I was working on had a channel partner engaged, and I'm like, what the hell is this? This is amazing. There's a whole universe of partners out there that help customers in an unbiased manner. Like, I want more of that. And so, at that point forward, I mean, my destiny was set. I was all about the channel, and so I sought a channel-specific job, and the rest is history. You know, 20 years now in this wonderful channel.
Love it. Awesome. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Gallego with Avant Communications. I run sales globally for Avant. We're a 14-year-old TSD and growing, and it's been great. My journey, like probably 99% of anyone in this industry, was not going to college to be in the channel or in technology. I got my nursing degree out of college, and I'm interviewing for nursing jobs all over the city of Chicago. And I'm out at a bar with friends. I worked at this company, Nextlink, which became Expo. And I said, I'm going to try that. Everybody says I'd be good at sales. And I went there, and I said I'd always go back to nursing. And I got in the channel, and never looked back. 10 years at Expo, and it was the similar to your story, in that I got into the channel, and there was this like a nurse job. Like, we were growing, we were building. It was this momentum, the agnostic perspective, all of it was so great, and since then, never looked back.
Love it. Just curious, when you were thinking about being a nurse, were you on call when you